The dawn's testimony sways within an order that neither sinks nor intersects upon a straight line. Color now rejects the simple operation of mixing. Red and blue slip through each other's shadows, while orange and purple remain unformed, drifting as undefined margins across the zenith. The morning glow is generated within a group that has forgotten the commutative law. Each time the brush touches the eastern sky, the result never converges to the same outcome. With each observer's gaze, a world of differing sequences unfolds. Bleaching is not the disappearance of color, but rather a theological operation performed by a silent brush. First concentrating all saturation into a groundless white, then releasing it again as irreversible scattering. That is why the red of the dawn is red, yet never reaches red. Blue betrays blue itself, while bearing blue's shadow. This contradiction is the celestial melody breathing non-commutative order, and the bleached paint is an unfinished certificate, eternally repainted. We are merely bystanders to this proof, calling the nameless mixture emerging in light's margins simply sunrise glow. In that violent simplification, we sense a secretive unease, and yet a sweet liberation. The non-commutative dawn breaks ranks and spreads its fingers. Each time the order inverts, color learns oblivion, abandoning promises irreplaceable by one another. The bleached paint exhales in the margins of dreams. The moment whiteness captures color, color is already birthing another time. Yellow does not pursue blue. Blue turns its back on red, and red persists in pursuing the truth of memory sequence. Perception becomes an algebraic scar, and we gather fragments of the commutative law, arranging them in our palms. Words slip here, time solidifies here, becoming witnesses to the non-commutative morning. What the bleached paint reveals is not erasure, but the new rhythm of light born only through shifting order. I listen to that rhythm, standing between order and color, quietly counting anew. The axiom of non-commutativity defines this world's hues. The universe where you encountered that book before meeting me, and the universe where you met me before picking up the book. Their refractive indices of light are fundamentally different. Therefore, this dawn burning my retinas is the sole solution. Impossible to exist in any other possible world. The instant the black solvent of night evaporates completely, the eastern sky becomes a vast laboratory for chemical reactions. Light is both particle and wave, but in this moment it is a pure action that permits no observer. The ordered operator called time acts in one direction only, resolutely refusing to swap the terms of past and future. A multiplied by B absolutely cannot become B multiplied by A. Regret, perhaps, is a bug unique to intelligent life forms, born only upon understanding this non-commutativity. My inner palette once held countless possibilities. A dull green tinged with the blue of jealousy, a vivid, deep blue-violet of longing, a rich, vivid red of lingering attachment. These were packed into tubes as viscous memories, awaiting a future where they would be painted. But the harsh light called non-commutative dawn forced open the lid and washed away the contents. It was not purification, it was bleaching, a process that erased differences, reducing every hue of emotion to a violent, pure white. The paintbrush named would have could only slice through the air upon that pure white. The pigment-deprived tip could now only wound the undifferentiated realm of possibility. Bleached paint is no longer a medium for expression. It is itself the result of having been expressed. Ghosts of lost colors flicker amidst the particles of light. They're the memory of what was once red, the residue of what was blue. Yet this dawn coldly declares that mixing them back together to restore the original colors is as impossible as reversing time, words spoken, and the silence that follows. Swapping those terms is forbidden by the universe. Substituting love for hate yields an unequal product. Our existence is merely the continuum of answers output at the end of this irreversible operation. Thus, my outline dissolves into this non-commutative dawn, becoming a singular, unique white. It is not nothingness. nor is it the white that emerges when all colors overlap. It is the ultimate, intellectual color of emptiness, retaining only the trace of the fact that all colors were. What did today's me add to yesterday's me? What did I multiply? To arrive at this answer, recalculation is forbidden. Dawn is an operation stripped of reversibility. The difference in order directly perforates the continuity of existence. Whether red is multiplied by blue or blue by red, a third resonance, neither nor, settles behind the word sunrise glow. Bleaching is not the erasure of color, but rather the act of dismantling the promise that color is color.